His ideals remain as large as his accomplishments. Stephen Wizner is truly a giant in the legal profession. After graduating from Highland Park High School in 1955, Wizner earned his undergraduate degree from Dartmouth College in 1959. 3 years later, he graduated from the University of Chicago Law School and began serving as a trial attorney with the Criminal Division of the United States Department of Justice under the direction of then Attorney General Bobby Kennedy. Like Kennedy, Wizner believed lawyers had an obligation to protect the legal rights of the poor, and after 3 years with the Justice Department, he left to become a staff attorney with the Center on Social Welfare Policy and Law at Columbia University. In 1970, Stephen Wizner joined the faculty of Yale Law School, where he played an integral role in the implementation and development of Yale's renowned clinical law program. This clinical model allowed students to practice law under the guidance of experienced lawyers. It also exposed students to social injustices in society and the capacity of lawyers to address those injustices. In 1981, students in the clinical law program argued a case all the way to the United States Supreme Court. However, when Chief Justice Warren insisted Professor Wizner's students could not argue a case before the highest court in the land, Wizner had to present the argument himself. Currently, Professor Wizner is the William O. Douglas Clinical Professor of Law Supervising Attorney at Yale. In addition, he is the Sackler Professor of Law at Tel Aviv University. Here, he functions as a consultant and advisor on clinical legal education. In addition, Professor Wizner takes an active role in professional and community activities. He is a member of the Criminal Justice Act Advisory Committee, U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, and for over a decade has served as Dean of the Faculty of the Law Board of Legal Specialty Certification and a member of the Board of Directors for Leadership, Education, and Athletics in Partnership in New Haven, Connecticut. A tireless advocate for providing legal services to people living in poverty and, more recently, immigrants, Professor Wizner has written extensively on the law, advocacy, and the need for law schools to impart a greater sense of social responsibility on their students. Over the years, he has won numerous awards, including the William Pincus Award for Outstanding Contributions to Clinical Education from the Association of American Law Schools. Yes, Stephen Wizner remained a giant long after leaving Highland Park High School.